Hello, and welcome to my review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And yes, I know I haven't done a movie review in quite some time, so what better movie than this one to get back into movie reviews? It's a Mario movie, it's video games. So let's start with a simple non-spoiler story synopsis. This movie is about Mario and Luigi being transported to the world of the Mushroom Kingdom, and after being separated, Mario goes on an adventure to save his captured brother. All while this is happening, Bowser has collected a superstar so he can take over the Mushroom Kingdom. And with that out of the way, let's go! I am Italian, so that is not offensive. I don't care. I don't care whoever does that. Alright, so let's talk about the animation first, because I think this is a pretty good place to start. Since this is an Illumination movie, Illumination is not known for good animation, or movies for that matter. And leading up to this movie, we were told they needed to upgrade their technology for this movie. So I am thankful that good old Shigeru Miyamoto was breathing down their necks while this movie was in production. Now, this trailer's not going to do it justice, but this movie actually looks really good. The highly saturated world of Mario works very well with the highly saturated style Illumination is known for. Plus, this movie, not just taking place in a city, really gave the animation team some room for creativity that separated this movie from the games. And what I mean by that is Illumination is kind of known for just making movies that take place in a Los Angeles city for some reason. And yeah, I think they really did actually take some time to get creative with it. Like, look at this. That's not just from the games. They actually took some time to make it look unique. Like this? Bravo. Good job, Illumination. You did a good job. I think this is a big positive, that it looks distinct enough and it doesn't just look like one for one from the games. The character designs can range from 1-to-1. Toad looks pretty much 1-to-1 with his movie version and game version. Let's see here. Can I get it back? Bowser, he's pretty close. He's like very, very close. Mario can range from close to odd looking. Luigi, he's one of those pretty goods. Peach's face, yeah, she's one of the more eh. Let's see. This Luma, kind of close to actual movie. Where is it? Here we are. Yeah, Donkey Kong. I didn't care for Donkey Kong's movie redesign. He looks just a little bit off, in my opinion. Yeah, the character designs pretty good. Mainly Donkey Kong I take issue with. Now the voice acting for this movie. We're just going to put this here for our background for the time being. The voice acting for this movie was pretty good across the board, with some minor exceptions. Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Jack Black as Bowser are all really good at the voice acting. Now, I know that we're not allowed to like Chris Pratt's as Mario for some reason. Like, as soon as the first trailers came out, or the first casting information was given out, everyone was like, this right here is disgusting and wrong. But he legitimately did a really good job. I was not thinking, oh, that's just Chris Pratt the whole time, like everyone was saying for some reason. Everyone was saying, oh, it's just Chris Pratt. I'm going to think that's just Chris Pratt the whole time I'm watching the movie and he's talking. No, now Jack Black is Bowser. Everyone was praising him just constantly. I was like, I was like the exact opposite from everyone. I was like, okay, Chris Pratt is Mario. I like him. I wonder what he's gonna do. And then Jack Black is Bowser. I'm like, that's just Jack Black. Yeah, sometimes he was just Jack Black, and that kind of took me out of it. Keegan Michael Key as Toad was great. He did kind of sound like he sounded a little bit lower pitched than a regular Toad, but let's be honest, we didn't want Toad's high pitched voice the entire time. I barely even knew it was Keegan Michael Key the entire movie. He did a pretty good job. He's good at voice acting. I think he should do it more. Now there are some characters I think didn't have amazing voice acting at times. Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach and Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. They were on the lower end. Let's start with Peach. Uh, Anya Taylor-Joy, I think, did a fine job overall, but her voice was a little too deep for my liking for Princess Peach. I'm not saying I want the high-pitched voice of the Princess Peach from the games, but I think her voice was a little too deep sometimes. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I was dreading as soon as he was shown to be the voice of Donkey Kong. He didn't do awful, but I was just thinking that it was Seth Rogen the entire movie whenever he was talking. And then he had to do the stupid Seth Rogen laugh. I'm sick of every character he plays doing that laugh for just because it's him playing the character. I'm sick. I'm sorry. I'm sick of that stupid laugh. I get that it's kind of like a nervous tick for him, but it's not funny or endearing. Funnily enough, in the theater, someone laughed hysterically when that happened, when he laughed like that. The music. Now, I think the music for this movie was handled very well. The original soundtrack is mostly forgettable, like most generic Hollywood theme songs are, but the integration of classic music from Mario's past makes up for this. Most scenes had at least one classic Mario tune to back it up, and this is great in so many ways. Uh, so when Mario first meets Toad in this scene, Captain Toad's theme starts playing, and it's such a cute little introduction, despite this character not being Captain Toad. After being separated from Mario, Luigi starts searching for Mario, and you can hear a faint rendition of the Luigi's Mansion theme. The opening of this movie, this scene right here, shows Bowser's Castle flying to attack an ice city of penguins, all backed up by the airship theme from Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, and even though I don't care for the Seth Rogen Donkey Kong, this scene, he is introduced with the DK rap from Donkey Kong 64. It's such a great inclusion. This movie also features an original song by Jack Black for this movie. It's pretty funny. I won't lie, it is actually pretty funny. I won't spoil what it is or how it goes, but I just wanted to put it out there. This movie also contains a decent amount of licensed music. Some land, some don't. But, like one that was good, I didn't realize that introducing us to the Kong village with Aha's song Take On Me would be so good. Like, that was legitimately pretty funny. I'm not one that cares for licensed music in most movies, but that one was pretty good. Now, I could go on, but I'll just stop and say the music integration was great, and that is all. Ba-ba. We're going to put that as a background for the next bit. All right, now let's get into the spoilers. So to avoid these, jump to this timestamp that'll be down here. So yeah, we already talked about this movie opens with Bowser obtaining the superstar, a superstar. And then we jump to Mario and Luigi watching an ad for their new plumbing business. Oh man, I should have had that pulled up already. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to leave that there. Yeah, for their new plumbing business, after quitting their stable construction jobs. Because of this, their father is disappointed in mainly Mario, especially for bringing Luigi down with him. Okay. And then there's a major issue with the sewer system in the city. Mario and Luigi go to attempt to fix it so that they can save Brooklyn as some more PR. After failing to fix it, they fall into a deep abandoned part of the sewers, level 1-2. I'm not making that up. They come across a warp pipe and get sucked inside, being sent to the Mushroom Kingdom, but not before being separated and Luigi is sent to Bowser's Kingdom. After Mario meets Toad, they go to Peach's castle to help Mario save Luigi. While this is happening, Princess Peach is planning to ask the Kong army for aid and defense from Bowser. Once Mario and the princess meet, she agrees to help him if he can prove he is capable of surviving in this world. Meanwhile, Bowser is on his way to the Mushroom Kingdom, planning on asking the princess to marry him, or have her kingdom destroyed. He is also shown to be extremely jealous, and also he writes Jack Black songs. Again, it's actually just a song written by Jack Black. Even after failing to prove himself, Peach agrees to take Mario with her, and Toad tags along as well. On their journey, Peach shares that she doesn't know where she is from, and all she can remember is the Toads finding her and raising her as one of their own. They basically just took Rosalina's story from Super Mario Galaxy and applied it to Peach here. Then for some reason they decided to make her their princess. Don't ask me why, there's no real explanation for it. Luigi is then captured by a group of Shy Guys and taken to Bowser. This is a little bit out of order, so this happened a little bit sooner, I think. Once making it to the Kong Kingdom to ask for help, they're refused help defending the kingdom, unless Mario can beat DK. So naturally, after a hard-fought battle, Mario beats DK, and in doing so gains the Kong army to help defend against Bowser. The Kongs also give Mario, Peach, and Toad free range to build carts to take a shortcut to the Mushroom Kingdom, Rainbow Road. But Bowser's army intercepts them, and after a hard-fought battle, Peach and Toad escape while the entire Kong army is captured. And a blue... okay, this is pretty funny, actually. A Koopa Paratroopa turns himself into a blue shell and blows up the Rainbow Road bridge, essentially, causing Mario and DK to get stranded. Peach is coerced into marrying Bowser, otherwise the kingdom will be destroyed. Meanwhile, Donkey Kong and Mario make their way to the Mushroom Kingdom. And yes, I know that I've said that so many times now. Someone is making their way to the Mushroom Kingdom. Let's just be honest, that's the entire movie. Someone is going to the Mushroom Kingdom. Bowser plans on sacrificing every prisoner he has in Peach's honor for the wedding for some reason that I don't know why. But during the ceremony, Peach snuck in an ice flower into her bouquet and crashes the wedding. This also makes time for Mario and Donkey Kong to save the prisoners, but Bowser has a Banzai Bill prepared to destroy the kingdom. But Mario had obtained a Tanuki Leaf power-up, allowing him to attack the Bonsai Bill and lead it into a warp pipe, causing a black hole to suck everything around it into Brooklyn. This leads to Mario fighting Bowser in the streets of Brooklyn, and after him and Luigi collect the Superstar, they easily take out Bowser and become heroes for saving Brooklyn. The end. Or is it? Alright, with that should be no more spoilers, so welcome back. No more spoilers, only fun little tidbits. These aren't spoilery, but if you don't care to have all these references ruined for you, jump to this other timestamp I'll put up just for you people. This movie is chock full of references, not just for Mario games, but also Nintendo history as a whole. Brooklyn is filled with tons of game references. We open inside of Punch-Out Pizzeria, filled with photos of Punch-Out characters and memorabilia like Little Mac's punch boxing gloves and champion belt. It also contains a knockoff of the original Donkey Kong arcade game, and a couple pictures of Duck Hunt on the wall. Walking around Brooklyn, we can see some stores referencing Duck Hunt, Balloon Trip, and even some old Game & Watch characters. And in Mario's room, we can see posters for F-Zero and the NES game Marathon, of all things, all while he's playing Kid Icarus on NES. Then while we're in the Mushroom Kingdom, we can see some Mario enemies walking around, such as Bitty Buds. And while in Toad Town, many shops can be seen, including Crazy Caps from Super Mario Odyssey. And while on their way to the Kong Kingdom, we see Mario and Peach pass through a Yoshi's Island themed area in what appears to be the Sand Kingdom from Odyssey. Once again back in Brooklyn, you can find a little glass Pikmin in an upscale apartment, along with a post-modernist painting of the dog from Duck Hunt. Those are just some of the references and little Easter eggs I found. I saw way more, but if I listed as many as I could, we would be here forever. There are just so many. Like, is it in here? No, I don't think it is. This is a shortened version of the ad. They don't have the scene of them pretending to fly with the yellow capes like they do in Super Mario World. Alright, and welcome back to the people who skipped over all of the little Easter eggs and references, just so they're not ruined for you. I did ruin some of them earlier, I guess, but who cares? Going into this movie, I was apprehensive for many reasons, mainly because it was made by Illumination, a studio known for making little kid schlock. But I think this is a movie the entire family can enjoy. I think I would have had a good time if I saw this movie by myself. Overall, I think Illumination finally made a pretty decent movie after over a decade. It's not a groundbreaking film, it's not going to change your life, but it is an enjoyable, family-friendly movie. And honestly, that's all it really needed to be. It did have some iffy choices here and there, but I can look past those. But, so taking all of this into account, I think the Super Mario Brothers movie deserves a 7 out of 10. And honestly, I can't wait to see what Nintendo will do next with their films. I have been Marcus Talks. This has been a movie review, and I just want to say thank you for watching.